Hi, my name's Mark Sisko, and let's just get down dirty and get into business. I'm here to talk to you about... One second. What I'm talking about is a little thing called RBF. The kids are calling it Restez Baïfé. People in my field, we call it Resting Bougie Fuji. But I'm really talking about resting bitch face. The media has continued to make fun of those who are suffering from this tragedy. Real close personal friend of mine, half of Kim Ye, I'm talking about Kanye West, Yeezus. He deals with this problem because of media coverage, and also people like Kristen Stewart, and actually, surprisingly, like an entire species of bird even has to deal with this problem. Yeah, just really draining to even talk about. But I mean, today we're gonna hear about a girl, a hero of mine, Hanna Miller, a 19-year-old college student. She's been suffering from this problem since the age of 3. Hanna's been kind enough to share her current fight against Restez Baïfé, resting Bougie Fuji, RBF, resting bitch face.
My name is Hanna Miller. I was diagnosed with resting bitch face at age 3. Do I have any recollection? Not really. One day my cheeks just sunk and they never rose back up again.
So people who are born with resting bitch face condition, they're actually born with a smile. But as they grow older, usually around the age of 3, it becomes like that. See, the brain molecules, they turn against the face alignment. This leads to the cheekbones sagging down. They sag. You know what that turns into? Resting bitch face, all right? Resting bitch face.
My name's Ben Miller. I'm Hanna's brother.
I'm Jamie Miller. I'm Hanna's father. Hanna's resting bitch face. Yeah, it's been a huge burden for us, really. Ever since she was diagnosed, actually. Like, as soon as she was diagnosed, and it started getting worse from there. It was kind of a progressive thing. Yeah, it was really hard watching her grow up. You know, she just had a deprived childhood, really. You know, no kids wanted to play with her when she was younger. Like, who wants to sit and like play make believe with the girl who just looks pissed off and just is bringing you down?
What's resting bitch face?
It's oh, hey, whoa, smile. It's a condition, and you know, Hanna, if you haven't noticed, your sister, she kind of just looks like she's pissed off all the time, and it kind of
I thought that was just her girl things.
No, most people aren't. Most women aren't like that. Most people look pretty happy, you know. So can you smile. You know, and just really hoping that you don't get it too, honestly. Obviously, she doesn't have many friends, and so once a week we pay her friend Kate to go get ice cream with her. Kate actually hates ice cream. She's lactose intolerant, but we give her a pretty sizable amount of money, and Hanna just loves this one flavor, and like, I think it just makes her day.
You know, my parents have been really supportive through this entire process, but you know, I can tell sometimes it gets to my mom. You know, sometimes she wakes up in the morning, is making me breakfast, she sees me and she turns around and runs back to her room crying, you know? Like, I try really hard.
I would say probably Mrs. Miller has been, my wife has been the most affected by this. It's kind of sad, she can't even really look at her own daughter. It's really affected the relationship. She's pretty ashamed for her, to be honest. I mean, it's kind of just sad. The mother-daughter relationship's a beautiful thing, and the fact that they just can't have one because of this. I mean, I was just very deprived of that, and I think Mrs. Miller is deprived of having a daughter.
Boys don't really like me anymore, you know. They just always think I'm angry and intimidating. That's probably been the hardest thing of all, honestly.
I still think she hates me, kind of. But
she just always seems like she's in a bad mood for some reason.
I think it's getting worse.
Is it contagious? Like, if I hang out with her too much, am I gonna start doing that?
No.
If I like start to do it a little bit, will you guys tell me?
I think it's genetic, actually. So.
I mean, the first time I met her, I thought she wanted to fight.
I don't go out anymore. We have this party house that we go to every weekend, and I just can't go. It's too many people. It's just, people stare at me. I try to dance with my friends. My friends sometimes don't even want to dance with me. I honestly just tell people that I only hang out with her because I feel bad for her. She really is my friend, but I'm just embarrassed at this point. A lot of people stare at me when I go out in public, so I spend a lot of time alone. It's been tough. I had a really close boyfriend for a lot of high school, and then when we got to college, I think it was just too much for him. He broke up with me. And, I asked him the reason, and I really didn't see this one coming, but he said it was because of my resting bitch face. He said he just didn't get any joy out of seeing me anymore because I always look so mad.
So we've been friends for a while, so it's been really great. She's so sweet, and she's always paying people compliments and all that, but recently it's just been so hard to judge our friendship and where we're at. Just she'll give me a compliment and I've no idea whether she's being serious or not. It's just blank, so it's hard to feel anything for her and connect. So
my friends have been so supportive, really supportive, but I can tell how much this affects them, and I feel terrible. I don't want to be a nuisance to people.
So when Hanna and I were younger, we used to talk about everything. I used to tell her everything about my life, and then recently it's been a lot harder to try to talk to her about things. Like a couple weeks ago, I had this really emotional, traumatic experience. There was this boy, and he broke my heart, and it was one of the hardest experiences of my life, and she was the first person I wanted to talk to, but when I try to talk to her about it, she's just, I can't even tell what she's thinking, and she's just not helpful, and it made me feel worse, and it was incredibly emotional and upsetting, and I don't think I've recovered.
I go to rehab 3 times a week. There with my physical therapist, we do some various exercises like weight training, facial exercises.
We work on strengthening the muscles around her face and jaw, including the masseter and buccinator muscles.
Honestly,
I'm here for her.
I'm here for
I had
support her in her struggle.
I had some physical therapy sessions with her, and I would be doing my knee exercises and getting pretty tired, but then I would look over to Hanna. She'd be working really hard on those cheek exercises, and it would just give me so much motivation. It was unbelievable.
We've tried just about everything, but nothing seems to be working, but I don't really care. I still get paid. This is one of Hanna's many exercises. We usually do this about every other session. She's going to hold it for 30 seconds for about 5 reps.
I think now she's really been making steps forward. Like last week I told her a joke, and I could see she was trying so hard to smile, and I think I saw the left corner of her mouth just creep up a little bit, and it was just the happiest moment. It was awesome.
To see her trying so hard to get better is incredibly inspiring, and we're all here for her and rooting for her, and hopefully at some point she'll be able to get past this.
In college, it's your sexual and social prime years. So, the fact that she's, a happy, outgoing girl still, how can you not be inspired?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, we can all see how hard Hanna tries to beat this disease, this resting bitch face disease, especially when she's looking at magazines of women smiling and looking flawless and really beautiful. And sometimes I can see her trying to smile and look like these really happy women, but it really just doesn't work, and I just feel horrible.
From going through this, I think it's made me a lot stronger. Whenever I'm having a bad day, whenever the resting bitch face is getting to me, I repeat this in my head. I'm strong. I'm content. I am powerful. I am beautiful. I am beautiful. There you have it. It's really helpful. It's definitely been a struggle, but I've really learned that you can't judge a book by its cover. There are things deep down within people that we don't necessarily see when we first look at them. And, you know, I think that I'm a perfect example of that.
Recent research done at a certain institute shows that those who suffer from resting bitch face are not necessarily bitches in terms of personality. Basically, there are 36 muscles in the face. 36, it's a lot of muscles. Hanna, our subject, has control of about 3. Hanna, hurts me to say this, Hanna will most likely never recover from resting bitch face. Why does she continue to attend therapy? She has hope. The girl's got heart. She continues to fight against resting bitch face day in and day out. She comes in here with the best smile she can put on that resting bitch face. She works. She's got hope. That's something that she'll never have to cure.
I know that if you love me too, I'm for what that's the day.